This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, all. Good morning. Welcome back. Good morning, sir. Yeah, able to see my screen, everyone? Yeah, today we are going to discuss about AWS backup. Yeah, fine. Let us start. So basically, what is backup? So can you hear me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So what is backup? So where we use this backup? What is the importance of backup? So what is backup? So a
Yes.
backup is a, yeah, go ahead, please. Someone talking something.
Restoring important data.
Yeah, storing important data, right? Fine. Yeah. So a backup is a copy of important data that is stored on an alternative location, right? So it can be recovered if deleted or it becomes corrupted, right? Depending upon how often the data changes, how valuable it is, and how long it takes to backup. Okay. So yeah, why should we take backup? Okay, the server which we are using could stop working at any point of time, right? And the data on a server on a hard drive could become corrupted or lost if the hard drive is fails. So when a hardware or the server stops working, and data on the server could be lost, right? So if any important data should be, so we need to take the backup in alternative location, right? Fine. So what is AWS backup? So backup is everywhere same, right? So AWS backup provides a centralized console to automate and manage backups across AWS services. AWS integrates with Amazon EBS, DynamoDB, RDS, EFS. Okay, some services integrated till now. So slowly they are increasing services to take the backup of the service. Okay, currently we have few services to take backups. So going forward, maybe after 1 year, 2 years, they will increase some services, more services to take the backups. Okay, fine. So before going to discuss about cloud backup, AWS backup, so I want to show you something about on-premises backup, local data center backups. So how the backup strategies implemented in local data centers. Okay, on-premises data centers. And So let us go and discuss about this. First, we'll see this. So on-premises backup strategies. Yeah, so in our organization, we are following one strategy. So what is that strategy? I explain. So why we are discussing this on-premises backup strategies? Because so the same way in cloud also we configure same, we use same strategies, backup strategies. Okay. So if you understand this on-premises strategies, easily you can understand cloud strategies also. Right? Yeah. So here every organization, every project team, they're trying to save their data using different strategies. Okay, to protect their data, whatever critical data is available. So they use different strategies as per the project standards. Okay, yeah. So I give some strategies. So we have here, we are following three strategies in our local data center. We are following three strategies, which are like, first one is daily backups. Daily backups. Okay. So for daily backups, what we are doing, so here we have one data domain. Data domain means which is, so Dell hardware unit, Dell hardware. Okay. So in data domain, so we'll have some slots. So we have some slots. Inside of the slots, so we'll insert some high capacity tape drives. Okay. High capacity storage drives. Okay. And we'll take the backup on this data domain. Daily backups we are using data domain. Okay, so data domain is a Dell hardware. So here retention period is, what is retention? What is retention? Anyone have any idea? Yeah, so retention period is 30 days. Retention means so whatever data we are saving in the data domain, that data will be available till 30 days only. So after 31 days, the data will be erased and it will start rewriting the data. Okay, retention means up to the date the data will be available. After that, it will rewrite. Okay, so in this daily backups, we are taking some backups like share folders. Okay, and DNS entries. Okay, DHCP configurations, and some critical apps. Some apps we are taking. Okay, so this backup is daily backups are incremental backups. What is incremental? What is incremental? So incremental means, so whatever data is available since the last backup. So for example, today we have taken, yesterday we took some backup, right? So after that, some data, some backup, some files modified. Okay. So since still incremental means, so whatever data is available since last backup completes, those are incremental backups. Like from yesterday evening to today evening, whatever changes happened, those changes will be backup. Incremental means not full backup. It is the latest changes, whatever changes available since last backup, that will be backup, right? Yeah. So this backup will start. So this backup will start at daily 6 p.m. 6 p.m. and end up by next day morning 5 a.m. Okay, 6 p.m. it will start automatically, end up by before 5 a.m. depending upon data size. Okay, so why we are starting backup after 6 p.m. So in business hours we should not start any backups, because backup will be happen through network only, right? So if you start the backup in business hours, morning 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. so what will happen? The traffic will be increased. Okay, so whatever data is backing up, okay, that will go through network only, right? So the network traffic will be increased. By the time no one can connect servers, developers, testers, they cannot connect servers. So if you start backup at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. so once traffic is increased, so network team will comes into picture. They will shoot some emails. Okay, they will escalate the issue. So because others cannot enter into the servers, it will occupy, bandwidth will be occupied. So that is why we should not start any backups in business hours. After business hours only we need to start the backup. Okay, it will be start by 6 p.m. and end up by 5 a.m. Okay, so this backup, for this backup we are using, the tool is Semantic Net Backup. Semantic Net Backup we are using for this. This is tool to take the backup. Okay, yeah, this is daily backups. This is the strategy which we are using in our organization for taking backups. Okay, daily backups. Next one is second strategy is we are following, which is weekly backup. Weekly backup. So for weekly backup, so we are using tape libraries. Tape library. Tape library means it is also Dell hardware unit. So inside of the tape library, there will be some slats. So inside of the slats, we put some tapes. So olden days, we used to use some cassettes, right? The same way, tapes are available. So the tapes are very high capacity tapes, 4 TB, 6 TB, 8 TB also the capacity available. So that tapes we are using for weekly backups. Okay, so to take the backups. Fine. So this weekly backup retention period is 90 days. Retention is 90 days. And in this weekly backups, so we are taking backup like VMs, full VM backups, okay, and databases, okay, some production applications, apps we are taking. Okay, this is not incremental backup, this is full backup. This is full backup. Okay, so and we are talking about tape libraries, right? So what is tape library? So basically, so this is a hardware unit, but these tapes, when we took backup, what we will do? These backup tapes, we don't keep in our premises. Okay, this backup tapes will be moved to somewhere. So this data domain we cannot move, because in that data domain hardware drives will be there. So we insert the drives, okay, but tape libraries we can remove after complete the backup. So we are using one third-party vendor. So the vendor name is Iron Mountain. Okay, so Iron Mountain vendor we are using. So that Iron Mountain vendor, they will come to our office premises every Wednesday and they will pick the tapes, whatever backup completed tapes, and they will once complete the retention, they will bring back old tapes which they kept inside of their Iron Mountain premises. So Iron Mountain is a third-party vendor. They will keep our tapes in file safe. In file safe, they will keep. So Iron Mountain is a very famous vendor everywhere in India or other countries also. So they have so many footprints. Okay. So in our organization, across all the locations, we are using Iron Mountain only to protect the backup tapes. So because if anything disaster happened, so we can retrieve the data from this backup tapes, right? So whenever we need any backup tapes, if you call them, they will bring that tapes. So while coming to pick the tapes, they will bring one container, one box. They will bring. Okay. So for that box access also, we need to provide. So they will not have any access. Once they come into our premises, then only we will open the box. So until that time, they will keep that box in file safe. Okay. So every week, one new box they will bring. Fine. Yeah. This is full backup. So this backup will be started at every Friday 8 p.m. every Friday. End up by Sunday early morning by 5 a.m. Okay. So this is also we are using semantic net backup. Okay. So this is second strategy. So and also we are using one more strategy which is monthly backup. So for monthly backups, also we are using tape library, different tape libraries we are using. So this is also retention is 90 days. So this is also full backup. So here what we will take, like all backups, DBs, okay, all backups. All backups means DNS, DHCP, apps, share folders, databases, VM backups, everything will be backup this in monthly backup. Okay, all backups. So this backup is also full backup. And it will start by Friday 6 p.m. and end up by Monday morning, Monday before 5 a.m. Okay, so this backups, this monthly backup, we are using the tool like Veritas Net Backup. We are using Veritas Net Backup. This is very advanced tool. So this is this tool we are using for monthly backups. Okay, so these are the strategies we are using in our on-premises for taking backups. Okay, so every organization they follow some standards to protect their critical data. So these three are very standard policies, standard strategies. Okay, most of the projects, most of the companies, they follow this way. Okay, any questions up to here before moving to cloud backup?
No.
Yeah, so let us go and create backups in cloud, AWS. Yeah, so if you want to configure any backups, okay, so if you want to check backups or if you want to configure backups, go to services, storage, AWS backup. Click on this. right? So this is backup dashboard. So here we have backup vaults, backup plans, protected resources, jobs, settings, different things are available. So first we need to create vaults. Vaults are nothing but these are the interfaces. Okay. Next we need to plan the backups, backup plans. Next we need to protected resources we need to create. Okay. Yeah, we'll see one by one. So create vaults, backup vaults, click on this. Create backup vault name. So app backup vault. Okay. So encryption keys, no need to give anything here. As you can select default one. Okay. No need to give anything here. Next one is so tags. Tags are not, it is not mandatory. So can give name, same name we can give. So app backup vault. Okay. So create backup vault.
Backup creating not global level also.
Backup regional, not global, regional level.
Okay.
Okay, so we added one app backup vault, and same way I want to add DB vault also. So DB backup vault. If you check here, see here. So app backup vault, DB backup vault. So once we create these vaults, next we need to create backup plans. Okay. So click on create backup plan. Okay. So start with your template. I don't want to start with your template. So I want to build a new plan. Click on this. So backup plan name, app backup plan. So go down here. So backup rule, app rule. So backup vault. So you can select app backup vault. Okay. So we already created, right? Select app backup vault. So see here. Next one is a backup frequency. So daily, weekly, monthly. Okay. So select daily. Yeah. So backup window, use backup window defaults. I don't want to use default window. I want to use customize backup window. See here, backup window start time 5 a.m. I don't want to start at 5 a.m. I want to start at 2 a.m. something. Okay. So start within 8 hours. I don't want to start within 8 hours. I want to start within 4 hours. So complete within 7 days. I don't want to use this. I want to complete within 4 hours or 6 hours, anything. So next one is transition to cold storage. What is this? By default, it is showing never. So if you enable this, if you enable this, what will happen? We'll try to understand. So transition to cold storage means, yeah, select days. So days after 90 days or 365 days. Okay. Just a minute. See here. Yeah. So days after 90 days, what will happen? after 90 days, this whatever data is available inside of the backup. Okay, so inside of the backup tapes or backup libraries, whatever backup we created. Okay, so cloud backup where we save that data. So after 90 days, the data will be moved to cold storage. This cold storage means cheaper storage, Glacier. Okay, so days after 365 days. So 365 days, what will happen? This data will be expired. Retention means expired, right? The data will be expired. So after 3 months, it will be moved to cold storage. After 1 year, the data will be expired, right? So this is optional. So go down here, and yeah, that's it. You can create plan. Yeah, backup plan is created. If you check here, app backup plan created here. Next one is create one more backup plan. So build a new plan, DB backup plan. DB backup plan. So backup rule, DB rule, DB rule, and a backup vault, DB backup vault. Select, you can select this. Okay. So frequency, daily, weekly, and monthly. So you can select daily. Okay. So backup window, customize window. So backup window start. I don't want to start within 5 a.m. 2 a.m. I want to start. Start within 8 hours. I don't want to start within 8 hours. Within 6 hours. So here 4 hours something. Complete within 4 hours or 6 hours. Okay. So next one is transition to cold storage. So days after creation, 90 days, the data will be moved to cold storage. So retention period days after 365 days, the data will be expired. Whatever data is available, that will be expired, right? So next one is, if you want to create tags, you can create, or else you can create backup plan. Create plan. Fine. So
Sir,
now what? Yeah. Go ahead.
Start within time, how it is work?
Yeah. So schedule, that is schedule based on the, see here. So in real projects, what we will do? If you edit this, it will show you. See here. Yeah. So start within 4 hours means, so for example, now it is 8:30 a.m., right? So after 4 hours, it will start. According to your business hours, you need to select. For example, I selected like this, 4 hours. Normally, what we will do? So after business hours only, we need to select that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So till now, what we did, we created some backup vaults and we created backup plans. Next one is we need to attach some resources to take the backups. Okay. So open this app backup plan. So go down here. So assign some resources. So where you want to take backup, which resource you want to take backup, we need to assign the resources. So click on assign resources here. Okay, resource name, assignment. Okay, so here you can give app resource. This is app resource. Yeah, app resource. So IAM role is not required. Okay, so here assign by resource ID. Select this. Resource ID and select resource type. So I want to select EBS volumes. So volume ID, select this, see here. Here we have what different volumes are available. Okay. So Docker volume available, Jenkins volume available, web server volume also available. I want to select Docker volume here. Docker server is available in our console. That volume I added here. So that what will happen? That volume will be backed up. Okay. Assign resource. Click on this. So app resources we assign. Right. Next one is DB resource. Open DB plan. Go down here. Assign resource. DB resource. Go down here. Assign by resource ID. KBS volumes. Select here. Jenkins volume I want to select. Okay. So assign resources. Now we have assigned resources, right? So now if you check jobs here, go to jobs and check here, nothing is available. Okay, so dashboard, if you check here, 0 completed, 0 in progress, 0 failed. Nothing is available because we schedule the jobs, right? So as per the schedules, the jobs will be started. Jobs will run as per the schedule, right? But now I want to start immediately one backup, which is on-demand backup. Okay, I want to run on-demand backup. Okay, on-demand backup means, so whenever you want to run any backup, okay, immediately you can start. That is nothing but on-demand backup. So why we require on-demand backups? For example, in real projects, when we are scheduled backups, some servers will be give some reachability issues. So server not reachable, backup failed. So we'll get some issues sometimes in real projects. We face some issues. So backup not happened, backup failed. Okay, so many errors we get sometimes because of server is not reachable. For example, server is not reachable. So there is network issue or server issue. Server is not pinging. It is not reachable. So by the time, so we get that issues. Okay, if the server is a critical production server, what we need to do? So we need to start on-demand backup immediately. But on-demand backup also we should not start in morning hours. Okay, so we start on-demand backup by 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. afternoon, second half. Okay, so for that only one server we can run on-demand backup, right? So that is nothing but protected resources. So now I want to create on-demand backup. Okay, to check current backup strategies, current backup status. Okay, so click on protected resources. Okay, so create on-demand backup. Click on this. Yeah, so here resource EBS volume only. Select any volume. So this volume I want to select. So create backup now. Yes, I want to create backup now. This is on-demand. Okay, so customize backup means, so we need to select some window. Okay, retention period, no need to give anything here. Okay, so IAM role also not required. Tag, if you want to give tag name, you can give tag name. On demand. Okay, create on demand backup. Click on this. So we need to select something here. Create on-demand backup. Click on this. So on-demand backup is in progress. See here, backup in progress. So I'll show you where we get this. So go to, click on jobs here. See here. Now it is running. Backup is running. So if you want to check collectively, you can go to dashboard. See here. So 1 in progress, 0 completed, 0 failed. So now backup is running. Now it is running, right? So this is on-demand backup. Normally when any backup failed, so that we can run on-demand backup. So it will
So
take
what is
some
the
time.
retention period for this backup, on-demand backup?
On-demand backup, normally we haven't mentioned any retention right here. So on-demand means simply it will create backup. So we haven't mentioned anything here. Okay. So if you want to give any like 90 days or something, you can give. We haven't applied anything. Right? Normally 90 days we put retention in real projects. Okay. So this is running. It will take some time as per based on your volume size. So we selected one volume, right, to take backup. This is the volume ID, resource ID. So based on that volume size, it will take time to complete this backup. Right? So this is the way we create backups in real projects. Most of the time, what we will do, we'll monitor the backups. So if any backups are failed, then only we need to involve into this. We need to run on-demand backups. Also, if you want to create any policies, new jobs, backup jobs, so we need to create. So on-premises and cloud both are same strategies we use in real projects. Okay. Yeah, this is the way we can create backups. This is running. Meanwhile, what we will do, so we can remove that plans. Okay. Otherwise, what will happen? Every day morning, every day, as per the schedules, the backup will be started. Whatever schedules we given here, that will be started every day. So on-demand means this is only one time. Once it is complete, done. Again and again, it will not run. But schedule, if you schedule that, every day it will run. Okay. So I remove that. It is running, right? So you can keep this as it is. Nothing will be happened. So once it is complete, then you can leave as it is. So you can go to backup plans. So I want to remove this DB plan. Click on this. Okay, DB resources. Open this resource, DB resource. Delete DB resource. Okay, so DB rule.
Sir, once monthly backup it is done, weekly and daily backup will be deleted or it will be kept as it is.
Yeah, 3 backups. We need to keep all three backups. Okay, so for example, sometimes what will happen? So in daily backups, retention is 1 month, right? So that will take only incremental backups, right? So for which we require weekly backups. So because full data will not be available in incremental backup. So if the daily backups are not properly saved, okay, weekly backups you can take. So and also monthly backup also data will be available. 3 stages we save the data. If any like daily or weekly, it is giving error to retrieve the data, we can use monthly backup. So 3 ways will take the backup, the same data.
Okay.
Sir, you told you can use a third-party tool, right? The third-party tool who can copy the data, backup data.
Third-party tool means semantic.
Yes,
semantic.
yeah.
Yeah.
These backups
So
also.
that will be configured in that will be licensing actually. So here in AWS we don't use that normally. In real projects we use. In AWS normally we don't use. This is the way we configure. But if you want to configure on If you want to set up in on-premises, we need to use that third-party tools. Veritas Net Backup, okay? So Semantic Net Backup. These are the very popular tools, licensing tools. But cloud backups, we don't use that. So we need to remove like this. It is removed, and voids also we can remove here. Yeah, done. So remove this. So still it is, I think it is running, right? Protected resources, go to jobs. Still it is running. It will take some time to complete this backup. So based on your volume size, it will take some time. So if you want to retrieve this data, okay, so open this. Restore backup. One option is there, right? Using this tab, we can restore the backup. Once it is complete, in progress state, right, currently. So you can select that and restore. So normally in cloud backup, where we configure, so on same region we don't configure, okay? So same, not same region, same availability zone we don't configure. Different availability zone we configure. Whenever you want to restore, so you can restore from the availability zone. But in our test lab, we cannot see that. In real projects, normally we need to select that path. Okay. So here, this is our free tier account, right? It will not show you where we configure that, right? So if you want to restore, you click on this, and where you want to restore, you need to select the path. It will be, the data will be restored back. Fine. So you can practice this. This is very important. So Monday we'll work on networking part, VPC, and auto scaling, EFS storage, SNS, SQS. Okay, different. Next week, mostly we are going to complete by next weekend. AWS will be completed, and next week we'll start Linux sessions. The sessions will be there. After that, we'll start DevOps.
So what is IAM role?
IAM role means IAM. It is all about user, right? User details we need to add. User details we need to add here. IAM role means as a IAM user, you need to select IAM user here. So I logged in as a root user, right? I haven't used IAM here. I logged in as a root user.
So what is the difference, sir? IAM root user.
IAM is having some restriction, right? Yesterday we discussed. IAM, normally in real projects, we log in as a, we use IAM role only. We don't use root.
Yeah, got it.
Fine. So we stop here. Any other questions, anyone?
After creating users, we can get one option. We get send mail like that. So it's not getting after selecting that we get not getting any response. So due to free tier account, it's not getting.
Yeah. So free tier account, right? So
Okay.
some limitations are there in free tier accounts. If it is a subscription licensing, if you use subscriptions, you will have full access, full features. Fine. So we stop here for today. So you can practice this. Monday we'll go deep dive on networking part. We'll create different ways. We'll create network in different ways, and we'll work on that. Fine.
So this
Yeah.
so there are any documents.
Yeah, I'll share the documentation. So once complete to AWS, I want to share all the documentation. So till now I share all the documents. Okay. Till now, whatever concepts we covered, so all the documents I shared today.
Okay.
So this AWS backup is free or cost?
Yeah, so it is free, but the storage cost will be happening. Storage, when you save the backup, when you run the backup, some storage utilization will be happening, right? So that will be costing, but so in our test labs, we no need to worry about costing.
Okay.
Fine, so we stop here for today. Any other questions? Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you.
Yes.